Tombstone Live, episode 115. Action. How's it going, YouTube? DM Tombstone Belts back here again with another episode of DM Tombstone Live for you folks. And 1 second, folks. Allow me to pause that so I can concentrate. So just so you guys know, when I do DM Tombstone Live, everything that happens is it has to be unsanctioned, uncensored, but try to keep it family friendly as possible. For those that do join me and like what I do, don't forget to hit the like button because I'll be keeping notified with that counter right there that I can see. But I don't know how you guys put the likes and all that here. Make sure you also leave a comment so I can react and respond to you guys. And if you're new to my channel, check out my main channel of all the recent videos, including the recent one I did there. Just I think about an hour or so after I did the live stream where I unboxed and reviewed this new guy. That's right, guys. My order came in, and this was from Abdullah Rajput from Facebook. It was my new AEW belt. So now I own two: the TNT and the Continental title. Now I could think of myself as the Rainmaker, Sushi Okada, I think his name is, and just be like, "Let's see what you got, bitch." Like that guy. It's like that guy's favorite damn catchphrase. I ever thought the Japanese man's catchphrase is "bitch." To me, he watches too much Breaking Bad, too much Aaron Paul in his mind. But to each their own. Yeah, so I did upload that video yesterday on my YouTube channel. Go check that out. Like, share, and if you haven't subscribed, please do, guys. I'm close to 750. And yet I hope that we could get up to the 800 goal, making it to nearly 300 subscribers in 1 year. Last year I done 200, most I have ever done, and now this year over nearly almost 250 right now. And maybe we could see ourselves to get to near 300 subscribers by the end of this year, helping me getting closer and closer to my goal of 1,000 subscribers so I can start trying to build this channel up more and do it more for you guys. So, and don't forget to hit the ring, the notification bell, ding, 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 so you guys be notified when I do live streams. And, of course, hey there, YT Trash. Dreaming time. Okay, well, just make sure to be notified when I start doing more live streams, which is obviously going to be for the next week as well. For me doing these live streams. And also, don't forget to follow me on my social media, like on Instagram at DMTombstone96 and as well on X at DMTombstone96. So yesterday I did try to do the live stream as long as possible until this came in, but luckily this came in just right after I finished the streaming, so I didn't want to go do another live for you guys to do an unboxing and that. I just thought unbox it onto my main channel and review it for you guys. So if you guys want to see more about this, go check out my main channel, and it's on my new wrestling belt, XX or 20. So now this marks belt number 47. Or no, 46. Yeah, guys, this is my 46th belt of my collection. And I know eventually we'll be soon getting close to 50 because I still got more orders coming in. I got at least 2 more on the works. One being from Muhammad Ali belts. I'm waiting for that order to come in. And, of course, one from Hassan's belts. That one is going to take a little bit long. It took a little bit longer than usual, but that one will come in. So that make maybe, well, you guys already know that if there are orders like that, it's probably going to be belts. That means 47 and 48 are on the way. But yeah, like I say, this is a great belt, and it's heavy too. It's about equal amount of weight as the TNT belt, and the TNT belt is this is supposed to be, I think this may be an SD or maybe like a low. I mean, I know this is maybe an SD or maybe an HD. I'm not sure, but I believe maybe an SD. But yeah, it's a great SD. I tell you that for sure. Because the TNT belt of mine, according to Hassan, he said this one was either a CNC or I think it was a high grade, high dep or HD. I'm not sure if this is HD or just CNC, but still a great belt. And comparing this to the Continental, I'll try to do this to where I can put both, compare it to both of them. The TNT still slightly feels a bit heavier, but the Continental is a really heavy title. Because I think this one just feels slightly heavy because the fact that it has a stacked, it's stacked plate, has the Relief TNT plate on it. But yeah, both have great quality leather. And I say Abdullah Rajput does have great quality leather. Only just one thing that he does, but I would say Rana Munib, he should do it compared to Rana Munib. Passport Adventures, dude, I'll challenge you for the highest belt. Four-time winning champ here. Highest belt. I mean, I don't know what you mean by high, because if it's something relatable to being, like with smoking, like high, or something like that, yeah, I'm not interested in that type of belt, and not interested in that challenge. I don't inquire about doing drugs in that, man. That's not me. But if you do wouldn't mind trying that, maybe try out from one of my brothers. They may have attempt at that. But yeah. Already one liking that? No drugs. Oh, okay. Like I got skills. Oh, four-time winning champion. Okay, so the highest belt. Oh, okay. Sorry, that's when I saw it when you said highest belt. I'm like, what do you mean of highest belt? I'll challenge you for any your belt versus my belt, and the ECW no hose bar JCW fight that I've never lost. Oh, Mike Heraldale, I think that is. Well, I mean, it's been a while since I've done any wrestling. I mean, after all, it's been over what 5 years since I've been into a wrestling ring. Passport Adventures. I want that belt. Oh, you want this belt, the Continental title? I mean, it would be a fight for sure. I mean, after all, I will go through hell and back for these belts. I've done that while I was in a wrestling ring back in the UWW days 5 years ago. Been through a lot. The greasy, the grease melt from the thick pork slice ham bone kid. All from a pork drip. I do MMA kickboxing and used to be a JCW wrestler. That means Juggalo Championship Wrestling. Oh, well, I see. Wow, I see. I got a lot of new different people on here, but kickboxing, yeah. Well, I do spar with my brother and my older brother. He's a amateur MMA fighter. He's learned of kickboxing, judo, bit of boxing, and other stuff. And I spar with him. He helped me train and doing boxing and all that. So yeah, I'm got a bit of fighting skill. And I've done wrestling. I've done backyard wrestling with guys called the UWW that was known as Urban Warren Wrestling, but then became, I think it was called Urban Worldwide Wrestling. John Cena spinner belt on the line. Which spinner belt? Last time I checked, there's been multiple versions of the John Cena spinner belt, including his original ones like the US spinner, the WWE spinner. But yeah. Well, so folks. Yeah. RR. You need to show up to a Buffalo Bills game and defend your titles. I mean, I've been to Detroit many times. I've brought my homemade belts there, and a lot of people, and I've always seen those things. It's like those who bring belts to an event always have to defend them. Here's the thing you got to realize: in those places like that, you're supposed to be a fan, and when you attempt to do stupid stuff like do a wrestling match outside the arena and all that, security's going to get involved. People should know better that the fact is you're risking a chance of getting banned for at the place if you're going to do stupid stuff that's going to cause a ruckus. So yeah, I mean, I did bring my hardcore belts and all that. People talk about maybe defending them, but it's like it's just for jokes in that. People don't really defend their belts outside of an arena. What wrestle company did you before? Like, good deal. Well, it wasn't an actual company. It was just mostly like stuff we did for like we have a YouTube channel for it. It was a couple matches posted there. Just a group of friends that actually some have done some wrestling skills before, and they train most of us how to do the wrestling stuff. Yeah. CJ the Minecraft. Hi CJ. How are you? I miss doing the backyard wrestling. I miss them days when I used to rest for Michigan Wrestling Organization. Yeah, his World Heavyweight Championship, the spinner belt. Yeah. Well, we had custom belts for ours. One I held for over almost a year before we stopped doing it, and I gave it back to them because I didn't want to hold one of their belts because it was one of their properties. But yeah, but I did but they were going to do a tag team division and we're going to and yet I made a series of tag belts for them, the UWW Tag Team Championships, which the design looks exactly close to the WCW tag, the classic WCW tag titles. Yeah, not that tag title, but the old school one that got replaced. That one replaced. Do you got any ECW titles? The title that I really like to love to get a hold of is Stone Cold Smoking Skull belt. Yes, I do have a Smoking Skull belt, and you can see right up there. Let me turn the camera a bit. God, real dusty motherfucker. Yeah, I have made some tag titles for this wrestling brand. We called ourselves UWW, which was Urban Worldwide Wrestling. Then I went in there as Bad Dan, but yeah, I do have some ECW belts. Like this one in particular, the 99 design or version of the ECW belt. It first had the globe was painted black to look like the WWE version. But I took some enamel paint and painted in the globes purple to match it like it was back in '99. Only thing that's just slightly different from the real belt is the backing. The backing, I mean, it's croc like I think like the real one, but it's metallic blue instead of the purple like the real ones were. And the backing's starting to peel off. Probably should figure out what type of glues I could use to keep the backing. I mean, to put the backing back on it without it, ruining the belt. Oops. Try to set that back on there. There we go. Do you have World Heavyweight? Superman. Oh, hey, Superman. Cool. Yeah. Hold on one second, folks. The oldest belt you have in your collection, do you have the original? I mean, the original World Heavyweight Champion, the original Intercontinental Champion? Well, with the oldest belt to the collection, I think it had to be this boy. As of right now, the oldest. It's my big green belt. The Some people say the WWF big green belt, the one that Hogan wore, Bob Backlund wore, Iron Sheik wore. Yeah, what he said. Yeah, and the original Intercontinental, like a red, like you're talking about, like the one that like Pat Patterson won, or like the Randall Heraldez one, like that green belt. Unless you're talking about like the old Reggie IC. I do own the WWE's replica version of that, which is the network logo belt version. But no, I do own couple. I own four ICs. The oval, two ovals, one of the block logo, which you see on the wall, and one WWE shop version. And all that. R.I.P. Hogan. Yep, I remember that belt back in the day. Yeah. What did you think when we lost Hulk? I mean, I did a stream about that before, and I was shocked because, think of guys, and I actually looked back at some of my pictures. Literally 1 year ago. I mean, literally a month ago when we lost him, it was exactly 1 year to the day that I actually met him. And I met him while I was wearing a sling because I just dislocated my shoulder. I had to have surgery on it again. I met Hulk Hogan down at a place where he was signing, getting autographs, but mostly for his new beer line, Real American Beer. Met him, and I brought the Hogan 86 thinking he was gonna sign that, but no, he said he was only signing the beers, and I was really upset. Luckily enough, I still got his signature. Taking the day with Mr. Perfect was the Intercontinental Champion. Oh yeah. I mean, I still got a lot more thoughts of belts to collect in my collection. I mean, after all, miss him and I miss Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, he was a true shock. I mean, don't get me wrong, Hulk Hogan was a shock, but as well, then Ozzy and Hulk on the exact same week, literally just I think like a day or two apart from each other. It is extraordinary. I'm thinking, wow, because I think I known Ozzy for a while. I mean, especially for his badass songs like Iron Man and Crazy Train, and then to know that he passed away literally like within the exact same week, and then like a couple days later it would be Hogan. I was just thinking, man, what's going on? Like nothing as big of a shock to this than when it was like uh, when I mean I was just shocked as well to see many people that I have met and have passed after I met them. It's just because they literally back in 2022 or so, 2021, one of those years, I met Jason David Frank. You remember me? Since I repeat, yeah, I remember you from the last stream yesterday. I remember I met Jason David Frank, and if you guys don't know who he is, if you're a '90s guy, I'm a new subscriber. Thank you, Mike. But like I say, if you guys don't know who JDF is or Jason David Frank, he played Tommy Oliver in the classic '90s series Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. In fact, he was the icon and OG of Power Rangers. I met him numerous times. I think I met him like 3 times, or maybe it was twice, but I met him a couple times. One dressed as the Green Ranger. The last time I met him, I dressed as the Green Ranger. I had the Green Ranger outfit still. And I got a picture of him when I was dressed as the Green Ranger. And I think the last time I went there and saw him and had him sign his stuff, to think that within a couple months he would eventually end up passing away from suicide. And I was thinking, wow, that was a shocker to believe that. And to think now, a couple years later, it's like I met Hulk Hogan. And the one time I do meet him, I was in a sling for my shoulder, and I brought the Hogan 86, but he signed the beer case. I still got the beer case. I'm not going to let that out of my sight. But then to think he passed away literally a year later, I'm like, man, how many dollars to get this title? Oh, which title? As I say, as well, it also depends on who you're asking to get the title from. Hi, Mr. Green and White Ranger Tommy. Yeah. Well, for me, like I dress more as the Green Ranger because a buddy of mine named Alex, he prefers to be the White Ranger. Universal. Oh, Universal title? Wait a minute. What Universal title? Which one? The red one or the blue one, or you're thinking of the? Because they're both equally the exact same amount of price, like around. Because I got them from like the Universal titles. The red one. Well, I got that one back at Hell to Sell. It was like 500 or some dollars. And I'm pretty sure it's cheaper now. I think maybe around $300 to $400, depending on if you get sales on that on WWE Shop. Because I got that from I got that from the store at the pay per view I went to, and the other replicas like WWE Shop replicas, I got those off WWE Shop, and most times I wish I would have got them when there was a sale, but sometimes I just miss the sale. It's just like somehow you wait for your paycheck to get this on a sale, and next you know the sale's over. Oh, I get really ticked off of that. Oh, and as well, pretty sure you guys wanted to have an update on my progress of a certain belt as well. Because yesterday I did show off about my homemade belt I was making for Pez, the light heavyweight belt. Right now the paint's drying on it. I'm waiting for the paint to dry, and when that happens, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do a review of it on my channel. So Pez, don't worry, I do a review on it, and then later on here this week or next week, depending on what happens, I will make sure to get something to ship that box out to you. Just make sure you hit me up for the address and all that on a private message, so we don't end up, dedoxing you and all that stuff. Who's superstar you like? Or who's superstar you like? Undertaker. All time, it will always be Undertaker. If you're talking about a current superstar, era between Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns. But the one of all time, my favorite, it'll always be Undertaker. I mean, hence why the name DM Tombstone Belts. Yeah. I say so as well. Many times, if you prefer to get a certain title, a belt made, and with great quality, that's that sometimes even certain shops don't have. Like I don't know if this was on AEW shop or something like that. I know they have some TNT ones, but like if there was ones you can't get off a shop or can't afford because it's always expensive. Don't mind going the bootleg route. I say hit up a guy on Facebook named is Abdullah Rajput. Uh, it's ABDULLAHRAJPOT. He's on Facebook, and you can tell him DM Tombstone sent you. You get a great quality belt on nice floppy, genuine leather, probably great leather work with great quality plates and for cheap because I got this for about 200 some bucks, like around 200 to 300 bucks depending on the quality you ask for. So like if it's like an SD, you may get this for like 260, but if you go for like bigger ones like HD or CNC, you may fork a little bit money over. But I say it's a lot cheap. It's about the amount of price you get off of the WB Shop's commemorative titles, but it's a real metal zinc and great quality belts. No Kane. I mean, I know. I mean, I like Kane too. I do, but he's not like I would say Undertaker. What is that? Yeah. Well, I say. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind saying Kane's okay as well. I mean, he showed up many times with the Astronomicons where I met RVD and have him sign my ECW belt, or seen Kurt Angle there as well. But I'm saying he's not like Undertaker. Undertaker is a GOAT. If you guys don't know, Undertaker, I see, is the GOAT of wrestling. Up there with like Hogan and Ric Flair and Stone Cold Steve Austin. In fact, Undertaker is like one of the people on my Mount Rushmore. Then it'd be Hogan. Then it'd be Flair, and then I would say Steve Austin, Stone Cold Steve Austin. But yeah. Yeah. On. Okay, we're getting that stuff. Hold on 1 second, folks. All right. Yeah. Well, wow, 25 minutes already. But I say I'm waiting for the paint to dry off that. And when it does dry, I'm going to go over it again, look, see how it looks, do some touching up in that if I have to. And then when it's all done, I'll do a full review of it. I don't know if I'm going to see if I can try to do the review of it today, or if not yet, tomorrow. But I'll let Pez know that his belt is near complete. And I'll send him the link to the video of it on my YouTube channel and that. And as well, compared to one of my other ones I made in the past, do a comparison, see how one is better than the other. But yeah. So guys, I'd say stay tuned to my channel if you want to see me do the full review of that homemade belt I made for Pez, the winner of the 700 subscriber belt giveaway. And I know I want to do more when it comes to giving back to you guys, the fans, because I know like for the past 7 times I have given away a homemade belt, if not yet a custom belt to those that are enter in for the contest and win. Well, I think it's 6 times. What is your real name? Said hi. Hi. Well, I'll just say my real name is Daniel. It's Daniel Mead, but I just like to say I call myself DMTombstone Belts. Because most YouTubers, like big YouTubers, prefer to keep their names, a secret, or just have like a stage name. Like Kid Behind the Camera, that's Michael Green. He goes by Kid Behind the Camera, or Angry Grandpa, Charlie Green, the late great Angry Grandpa. Then there's like Boogie2988, who's known as Stephen Williams. Yeah, a lot of Stephen Williams I know there. I mean, his exact same name to Dr. Death, which is Steve Williams. And of course, actual name to Stone Cold Steve Austin, his name is Stephen Williams. But he goes now by Steve Austin. Because there's a lot of Steve Williams out there. Triple H goes by Paul, is now Paul Levesque. That's what I'm saying. Like mine, I like to do it as a stage name. Please give the giveaway. Well, I will do another giveaway once I reach another goal. Once I do a giveaway almost when I reach every 100 subscribers. So I say if you give me a hand, Dave, right now I checked, I'm at 745. So that means we need 55 more subscribers. So we get a chance to enter in for another giveaway for you, the fans. And I know eventually, when I do hit 1,000, I know that'll be a benchmark. And I want to do something real special for that one. For that one, I'm not sure. I want to say, because if I end up replacing some of these belts with the new ones, I could maybe give one of the old belts away once I reach 1,000. But that's when I reach 1,000. So if I do get more belts, just to replace ones on the wall, like maybe I get one that will replace that old Lock logo European title. Because I know I want to replace my WCW TV title. When I replace the WCW TV belt, that other one I'm going to give away either to a buddy of mine, or maybe I should give it away to you guys once I get 1,000. So let me know in the comments as well. When I reach 1,000 subscribers, should I do a real belt giveaway? Give away one of my belts. And as well, once I get the replacements for those, I definitely will be giving those away anyway, depending on who wants them. Yeah. Wow, we're reaching near the half-hour mark. So I tell you what, I'm gonna probably do the outro here now, guys. So let me pause the video. Let me pause what I'm watching. So thank you all for being part of this live stream. Thank you all for leaving comments. Thank you for liking, and make sure you enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I hope you enjoy most of what I do. Check out my main channel if you're new to it. See all the videos what I'm all about, especially about the bad boys in the background, like the belts. And keep updated on what my progress was. And as well, if you do, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, guys. Getting close to 750 means I'm another 50 away from reaching 800. And once I get to 800, you know what that means. It's for one of you lucky people out of my 800 subscribers, I'll do another giveaway. But that's when I get to 800. I'm close now. But anyway, yeah, make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, ding, 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 to be notified when I do another live stream, which will be tomorrow around the exact same time. Or I'll post another video, which I think will be here today, later on today, or tomorrow, once I get the belt to dry and do all the touch-ups and that. So, anyway, Iram, what's up? Hey, Iram, how are you? Yeah, so, yeah, there's that. And also, don't forget to, also, don't forget to follow me on my social media. Sorry, I was running a blank. Follow me on my social media, like on X at DMTombstone96, and as well on Instagram at DME96, where I'll be posting more pics about the belt there before I do a video on YouTube. Shout outs to my friends like Stephen Hammer, Stephen Hammer. He does belt reviews as well for certain belt makers. And of course, my buddy Dex, who helped me get into the live streaming stuff in the first place. Just check out Dex. He does live streams as well, mostly involved with music and other stuff. But he does a thing as well called Wrestle Chat Talk or something like that. I think it's called Wrestle Chat Talk. That is involved with wrestling as well. I may end up being there partially times, and yeah. So I'm DM Tombstone Belts, and for DM Tombstone Live, I'm signing out. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good day, everybody.